What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my podcast. So I wanted to make another video, but this time it's serious. It's really serious about what I'm about to talk about. And I think those who have family members deal with cancer and other sickness, if you relate, comment down below right now. If you don't know who John Wall is, who used to play for the Wizards in DC, but I had no idea that he's from LA. So there was this video that I was watching, and it's really sad at the same time because I feel like I relate to most of his stuff. Like losing a family member to cancer and losing a grandmother during the pandemic in 2020, that right there is what I relate to the most. Because I lost my Aunt Della in 2019. I don't think it was cancer. It was something else. She was a diabetic and she was on dialysis. So she died right in front of me, and I don't want to have to relive that horrific moment, something that I don't want to relive. But that, I can relate to that. His grandmother passed away in 2020. The same year my brother passed away while he was homeless, in the streets or whatever, though, right before the riot thing started. So I thank God that he wasn't involved in that situation. Losing both people in your life can be really tough. Also, it sucks because when you lose the most important person in your life, you're going to end up going through phases trying to figure out how to cope with pain. The part that really got to me is when he wanted to take his own life due to the loss of his mother and grandmother. He basically was raised by his mom his entire life. I don't know if he had a father figure in his life as well, but that can also play a huge role in that man's life. I've always said this to everybody in YouTube. Always be grateful for what you have in life. Because you don't know when that person might be you. Someone in your family might be going through a sickness or pain. Always be grateful for what you have. Go seek help as well. Your mental health matters. Because I've seen a lot of men on social media express their pain of what they're going through, trauma, and all of that. I think when people expect you to go out there and perform the best way you can for them, they don't want to see you in pain. They don't want to see you cry about your depression, your mental health, and all of that. But when it comes to a man going through it, society does not care about that at all. And we've seen that in John Wall. What he had to go through during that time, losing both of his people in 2019 and in 2020. I can never imagine being in his shoes. Wanted to commit suicide due to the loss of his mother and grandmother. So only thing we can do is just pray for him. Life is too short, y'all. Because at the end of the day, you ain't going to have nobody else left. So the best thing for you to do is to embrace your loved ones. And tell them you love them every day, because when their time is up, then what? So my thoughts and prayers go out to John Wall, because that man has been through crap in his life. And especially losing both of his mother and grandmother in 2019 and the following year. Mind you, 2020 was one of the worst years because of the pandemic. People dying left and right. People getting murdered at the hands of the police officers. But when John Wall had to go through, it hurts to see your favorite player express his pain, but we have to listen in order to understand what he's been through. And maybe, just maybe, we can all be inspired to come forward and express our pain, our deepest pain. Maybe the whole world can just be inspired by your story to make them want to do better. So his story is so relatable when it comes to losing people in his life due to sickness. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm fasting, like I'm losing weight. I'm trying to eat right, you know? So that is the whole purpose of me making this video, is to bring awareness to men's mental health. For a lot of men out there that are watching this, your mental health matters, and I love you. So for John Wall, if you watching this, I love you too, bruh. You're not alone. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up.